All right, well, it's a stupid tournament with stupid rules, and I don't even care about winning it. I didn't want to win, honestly.
Yeah, I was going out there for fun.
Yeah, it was just, it's, you know, you have fun. Hey, shut the fuck
I'm
up!
doing an interview!
Hey! Thank you. Yeah, you know, we don't really care about winning. It's all about having fun, and it's all about the journey, and we don't care about what, 50 grand? Psh, I make that in like 2 years. I don't care about that kind of money. Think 50,000 US dollars in this economy is a lot? Nah, doesn't matter.
During a recession? Doesn't matter.
Recession? Nah. Who cares? With rent skyrocketing? Nah, it doesn't matter.
In all seriousness, honestly, like I am happy about the team's performance with jiu-jitsu, right? I feel like for the most part, we dominated the other teams. You know, obviously we got the win in the first round, and then it was 10th Planet. Yeah, I mean, Dorian did very well. He was a big standout. He fucked up his opponents. He
subbed one guy and subbed this last guy?
Yeah, subbed one guy and couldn't sub the last guy. I think me and Dorian were the only people to get subs.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny. Leading up to the event, me and Damien both were like just blazing with confidence. We're like, all right, you know.
Let's preface this. So we've actually done a tournament before where it was a team tournament similar to this. It wasn't Combat Jiu-Jitsu, it was pure Jiu-Jitsu, but he took out a team and I took out a team. So we're like vets in this type of rule set. So then now there's Combat Jiu-Jitsu, which initially we were like, oh, well, it's actually going to be easier because now we can strike and we're the better grapplers.
We would have thought like the guy would be, it would be harder for the guy to stall out, you know, a tie. So yeah, we were going off that because that was relatively easy. You know,
that was not hard.
So we're like, all right, we can do it. So me and Damien were like, all right, by the third guy we might get tired or something. So we're thinking about, you know, pacing. We're looking at the clock and like, all right, don't get tired. Sub the guy next. But lo and behold, it was 3 minutes into my first match. In my head, I'm like, okay, I've vastly underestimated the difficulty of this. This is not good. This is not going according to plan. So I guess we'll talk about the matches. The first team
fucking
Alpha Male.
Tanaka, man.
Yeah.
Tanaka.
Tough UFC. Doesn't even have Instagram. That shows you how tough he is, you know. Anyway, yeah, he's good. He's good at scrambling back up. He's good at defending the back and escaping. He escaped my back, I think, like twice.
The first time you took him down, got to his back, and he spun inside your back
immediately.
Control.
I was like, oh man,
and
this
then you
is not good.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I got up and I'm like, all right, let's try this again. But I was also in my head like, oh, this is not good. So yeah, it's just tough, explosive, and that's it. It's hard to sub a guy who's good enough to hold you off. And UFC, I don't know if he's still in the UFC, but he was in the UFC.
Vet, whatever.
Seasoned MMA fighter, so he's not gonna get KO'd. He's not gonna be like too flustered from a couple of hits, open palm strikes. So yeah, first guy bumped me out.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the thing is, he was getting on the guy's back with fully locked rear naked chokes. I'm like, oh, it's done. Like Ethan's gonna really sub this guy. And then with 1 minute left, I'm supposed to be the next person up, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess I gotta start warming up. I totally thought I was gonna be going in against 10th Planet during the final, so I really didn't even care about getting warm. And then
I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was like,
don't even get ready.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Don't even put your gear on.
I'll handle this one, guys. And then I was like, oh, all right.
7 minutes, and I'm like, Damien, get ready for a final.
Please help me.
Can't do this.
I need your help.
Guys, way better than I thought.
Yeah. So then I start getting warmed up, and then it's my turn to go, and it's like some fucking, he has like 20 fights. The guy that I have, MMA fights.
Was that the guy with the split?
With the split hair, yeah. I forget his name now, but he another seasoned MMA fighter with like fucking 20 pro fights, whatever. And I got a knockout the first time, so I was like, if I can do it once, I can do it again. So like, I really was trying to knock him out, but it's so fucking hard. It's hard. It's a little bit of luck with a little bit of technique, but
you can get hits in if you're a better grappler, but you have to be like much better. And yeah, it's kind of luck. Like you have to hope the guy gives you enough distance, like in your KO, and like
yeah, you need height. You really need height,
and you need them to like stop moving for a second. You know, like Tanaka like he would like turtle, then like turn back, then turtle. Like I have to use my hands to hold on, or he's gonna spin out and end up on top. But
oh man. So that my first opponent, I how did I he shot for a single. I countered with a guillotine. He ended up on bottom, and I had my hands locked in a body lock. Right, I got a 2-on-1 across my hips, and I was like, all right, this motherfucker's getting past. And then he starts hitting me, and with like these little fucking things, and I was getting so annoyed. I was like, wait till I fucking pass you, and I'm going to murder you. So it was just pissing me off more. I end up passing him, and then fucking he ends up like trying to scramble up. I take his back, or I get to the back with no hooks in, and he spins. He spins inside my fucking back. So then I'm on bottom, like close guard or butterfly guard. And I'm like, motherfucker, whatever. So then I end up
they're good at scrambling with the sole intent of ending up on top of you.
Yeah. It's something that
it's tough.
It's hard to replicate because we don't have somebody like people with the same urgency, or we didn't train to the best of our ability for that specific skill.
We miscalculated what we needed to prepare for. Like we thought we had to prepare for controlling the guy and not being controlled. When in reality, it seems like we were already good enough to do that. But what we should have done was prepare to sub. Yeah, we should have been doing EBI overtime.
But yeah, so we did. So I subbed the first guy, and then the second guy, I ended up just having to bring it to a fucking draw because you get so tired when you're really trying to wail on somebody. Like, man, it gets fucking tiring. And
unless you're really doing damage, it's almost not worth it. You're just exhausting yourself. And
you know what sucks is like, all right, so you fucking beat the shit out of this first guy, and then when you get through him, it's like now there's another fresh guy that's pissed off that you just beat the shit out of his teammate, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking come at you, and knowing that you're tired, it's like, it's a weird rule set when there's strikes involved. Yeah. Very dangerous, I feel like.
Probably, yeah. I'm not surprised they don't do that in the States. It's probably
that has to be like illegal.
So what was your thoughts on the rule set at the end where you pick the opponent? Was that something that was told before?
So we knew about it, but honestly, we definitely let a little bit of confidence get the best of us because like arrogance, cockiness, hubris, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay,
we definitely thought like it's not going to go to overtime anyway, while thinking that if we choose their guy, they choose our guy. So the thought process behind that is like then the team will be more reluctant to stall, right? Because then like they're going to choose the weakest link, we're going to choose their weakest link. When in reality, you could argue the exact opposite. You're going to be trying to stall because you could choose their weakest guy. So there's always a way to game it. I think it's a bad rule set, but with the cash prize, we're not gonna not
do it. Yeah, we're not gonna not compete in it. But it's like, all right, if you're saying you want to make a professional tournament that is very popular to the eyes or to viewers,
popular to the eyes.
To the eyes, how very popular. Like, why would you choose the two worst grapplers? The two worst to face each other. Like, you want to see the two fucking best on either team go head to head. Like, why would you not want to see that? It just makes better jiu-jitsu. But
is what it is.
Yeah, we can't fucking complain. We knew about the rule set going in. But yeah, Dorian fucking killed it. He's just, still a blue belt, 17 years old, still has a lot to learn. So it's like
crazy
in that rule set, he just is less experienced. So, still a good performance on his part, man. He beat the shit out of his opponents.
So hindsight, y'all would be training for the next Combat Jiu-Jitsu event. It would be focused on EBI overtime rounds and then sharpening up submissions.
Well, for Dorian, it's tough because honestly, even without doing EBI overtime, I'm fairly confident that. Actually, no, I'm very confident that we would be able to win in EBI overtime. Granted, I would never not train for EBI overtime. It's really Dorian that we should have had trained more for EBI overtime, but it's like he's not here every day, so it's kind of hard to like we can give him tips, but it's like unless we're doing this every day for a month or 4-week camp, 6-week camp, 8-week camp, whatever, to really hone the skills. It's like we can kind of just give him.
It takes time. It takes time
to develop skills. It takes time. Yeah. So it's like
for me for any of the next tournaments or matches I get into, I'm going to be working a lot more on the last little bit of the process of ending a match. Breaking mechanics or strangling mechanics, like getting that isometric squeeze, practicing that, building up that specific type of muscular endurance. Like you go all out on a rear naked like once, twice, 3 times, your arms are like just inflated and dead by the end of it. So I definitely should have practiced that more. I didn't think that was going to be the deciding factor. I thought I was going to be like fighting for control, then land a few hits, take the guys back and strangle them. But it was way harder than I thought, and it was the things that were hard were not what I predicted.
Well, we dominated the match. Like it's like we're getting to mount.
We were already that statistic was
so
already
easy
high
to get
enough.
there. Yeah, it was already easy to get there. But then it's like, all right, if somebody's just trying to not get subbed and not get finished, that's like where we
in hindsight we should have
known that.
Yeah,
but we were like. Yeah. I mean, we fucked up the training a little bit.
Yeah, and also the order of the team was fucked up due to our incredible confidence.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can say that was a problem, but in the end, also, it's like we have no idea how their matches would have played out because, so say the order is Ethan, me, Kieran, Fabian, Dorian. It's like if Ethan wins 3 matches, then I go. If I win 2, then Kieran starts off the next thing. We don't know when for the finals, like who is going to line up with who. So it really didn't. I don't think the order really mattered that much because,
it matters, but it's not something we could have easily predicted. Like, it definitely would have been safer to put me and you on the end, but it's not like we can guarantee that would have been the deciding factor.
Yeah, but the thing is like either way, like say we're at the tail end, right? The same order for the finals could have occurred for the finals, like whether we had a changed order or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let's say what would have happened is if we were on the end, they would have gone bump, bump, bump. Then it would have been me, you, and we would have you sub one guy, maybe I sub one guy, or one of us bump, and then OT. Well, let's say we win, then it would shuffle it up. So then it would change up I think they can all bump out everyone. I think like the 10th Planet guys trying to sub our guys, I think they would have been fine with it. Let's at the very minimum bump them out. And I think I could have subbed Mike John or
I agree. Like I think
an Oregon guy.
To be honest, I think like we have a very good chance of subbing it like everyone. But the thing is, we didn't know the order.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, in the finals.
So looking back, I could have said we should have shuffled it up, but.
It's like we didn't know that like who was gonna start off the fucking match for the finals. We only see the starting lineup for the beginning round, but then the order gets completely kind of fucked up once it gets to the finals because we don't know who made it or who subbed who, and shit like that. But either way, I think it really came down to our. I think also since we were doing so much ADCC, like positional.
Yeah, we're like if we're in a good position, we are winning. So we're
but it's
okay there. Yeah,
we have to switch a little bit to purely sub only.
And like in an ADCC style match, like if you're rushing to sub the guy, that's not really, unless you're down points, but it's not really a smart thing to do.
Yeah, you know what also I think, I mean, I definitely wanted to pace myself because I was expecting to go multiple matches, but like I don't know, some of the matches actually. I was going to say that some of the matches I feel like I could have pushed it a bit harder to get to a good position first and catch my breath, but I mean, I still took everybody's back with enough time to finish.
Yeah,
it really just came down to
we got to submission positions more than we should have been able to. So I think if we worked on that, could have.
Did y'all feel that 10th Planet strategy was just to survive to take each player out?
Oh, that's what they said. They were yelling it.
They were yelling,
just gotta get through. Just gotta survive.
Just gotta
survive. Whatever. And it's like when they were saying that, I was like, I'm going to kill this guy. Like I was trying to knock motherfuckers out. Like that's shit. I was really trying. Like win or lose, this guy's going home hurt, but I couldn't do it.
I feel so stupid.